What is going on, you guys? Brandon again, coming back with another great review. Y'all know I love doing security cameras. I've already had a few on this channel, and boom, another one. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm actually pretty excited about this one because it has some pretty awesome features. This is like a AI smart camera, so it's supposed to be able to detect the difference between like dogs and people and other stuff like that, cars. Let me just go ahead and run down the list real quick. I'll bloop a little thing over here so y'all can read it. 120 angle wide lens, which is the same as the other ones I've done. It says color infrared night vision, so that's pretty cool. Weatherproof, motion sensor, has AI, so it does human, pet, car detection. Adjustable active zone, intelligent push, encrypted data on here, encrypted cloud storage as well, phone notifications, has a flashlight on there as well as a siren alarm. So, you know, if you're sleeping or something and, you know, you put this, you know, maybe on the front or the back of your house, side of your house, wherever, somewhere, you know, you don't want people snooping around in the middle of the night, especially if you're gone, you know, then a siren can go off as well as a spotlight. So hopefully that deters some people, which is pretty freaking sweet. Motion triggered recording, and you can also do manual recording as well, which is something a lot of people have been asking about some of the other cameras I've reviewed on this channel. They wanted a manual thing to be able to record it at any time. So we'll see about the manual recording on here as well. That'll help remedy some of the situation. Full color vision, adaptive white and black, auto balance and exposure, two-way intercom, so if someone's at the door, you know, UPS man or something, you can just tell them, hey, leave the package. Built-in mic with a speaker. Yep, so it does cloud storage, does local micro SD storage as well, and it does up to 120 gigabyte SD card, which I would just recommend getting the 128 gigabyte SD card anyway because it's just easier and it's not going to fill up fast. So it's a 1080p resolution. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited about this thing, so let's go ahead and bust into it. Go ahead and take that off. Go ahead and open up. Hey, what's going on there, big girl? Boom, it's open. Unsatisfied, satisfied. So it has tech support in here, which is pretty cool. Product comes with a warranty. Does not say how long the warranty is. All right. Oh yeah, I didn't say it before, but this is a Dzees, D-Z-E-E-S, Delta Zulu Echo Sierra. I mean, it seems pretty sweet. It's decently heavy. It's not crazy heavy, but definitely feels like it has some AI components in there. I mean, it looks pretty official. Oh, wow. Boom, look at that. It's pretty wild. Alright. And then you can put your micro SD card here on the side. It's pretty nifty, not gonna lie. Comes with the sticky mount here. You can go ahead and stick that on. And then this right here is the magnet portion. Wow, that is strong as heck. Yeah, it's a pretty good magnet. The only thing that sucks though is that these sticky things, they come loose, especially like on my front door where the sun will shine on the front door, and then this gets real hot and it doesn't last that long. So while this will work and it is good, I would suggest just getting the mounting bracket and then just screwing it into the side of your house, because you're gonna put it up, it's gonna be one and done. You're not gonna have to mess with it again in the future. Micro USB, so you know, even though this is an AI camera, we still haven't stepped into the future into Type-Cs. It's my pet peeve. All right, what do we got here? Came with some screws. All right, so some of the information that I found is that this is a built-in 6700 milliamp hour battery. Says it can last 2 to 5 months, assuming triggering of 30 times a day. So that's pretty good. It says it takes about 8 to 10 hours to fully charge, so it does take quite a while to charge, but it has a pretty big battery, which is nice. The app that it's going to use is going to be Vico Home, V-I-C-O Home. and that's the app you're going to want to download to be able to use this. It's easy, just follow the directions. It's super easy to set up, so it's really not bad. Yep, we'll go ahead and turn this thing on, see how it works. Well, after some time with this camera, I have kind of compiled some things that I do like and I don't like about the camera. So let's just go ahead and start off with installation. The camera itself didn't really come with a mounting bracket. As you can remember, it only came with basically like a flat part with a magnetic ball. It didn't come with an actual bracket you could like screw on somewhere and then adjust. So it was very limiting of where I could put it. So that is definitely going to be a huge negative. So I kind of had to like finagle it around, and I ended up putting it on the front porch. So you're going to be limited to where exactly you can put that. So, you know, that's going to be a thing, because if you put it on the wall, you know, like this, you can only move the camera where that ball is, so you're very limited. So that's going to be a negative. Just right off the bat from installation. I don't know why they didn't include like a bracket with this. You have to pay for the extras. So, yeah, paying for the extras. So the reason that you would purchase this camera is for the AI in it, right? And you have to pay to get those abilities. So it comes with the screening, I figured to show. Yeah, so like the activity zone, it comes with the activity zone, but you can't use the activity zone unless you pay for it, and it's a monthly thing. So it's like, I don't know exactly, like 30 or 50 bucks or something a year. And I'm not sure if you get multiple cameras if you have to pay extra per each camera, but I think you might have to potentially. So that could definitely rack up, especially if you have several cameras around your house. So I was kind of upset that you had to actually pay to get the AI features, which is what this highlights, it being a smart, you know, wire-free security camera. So that was kind of pretty sucky. You had to pay for it, but I did go ahead and I just paid for 1 month, which is like $2.99. I paid for it, and I will say that the actual AI feature is pretty dang nice. I was able to, because I have a flag out front, I was able to use the feature on the screen and kind of like basically tape around where the flag is, so the motion of the flag is not going to set that alarm off, which I also think is pretty dang nice. It'll detect people, it'll detect animals, it'll detect cars. So when someone rolls up, like my neighbor rolled up and it detected a car, and it sent me a push notification saying, hey, a car pulled up, which you don't really need it. I can turn that off, but I was just kind of testing it. When we walk out there, or when someone will walk up, it'll put a highlight a box around the individual that walks up to the house. You can tell the AI is actually spotting them, and it will identify that individual, like, hey, this is a person, and which is pretty sweet. Like, the actual AI is pretty awesome. You just have to pay for it every month, forever. So that kind of sucks. But the actual AI itself, if you are going to go ahead and pay for it, is pretty dang sweet. I like it, actually. I don't know if I like it enough to want to pay for it, you know, for years on end. I kind of just want to get the camera and have it set there. So compared to the regular Zummy Mall one that I have out there, it's free. I don't pay once I bought it. I don't have to pay for it ever again. And it actually will send me a notification faster than this camera will. So not by much. The Zummy Mall camera will send me a notification, and then like a second later this will send me a notification. But the one thing I do like about it is that this one will send push notifications to my watch, whereas my other one will not. So this is kind of more like, I guess, higher tech, which is nice. This one does have an alarm. It is very motion sensitive. You can adjust it pretty well. The clarity of the video is also better than the my other Zummy Mall camera I have out there. It's quite noticeably better, actually, especially at night. Just more clear, more vivid. So that's definitely good. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too is so if there's any motion or whatever detected at night, you can have it set so an alarm will go off, or it'll like flash some light. So I switched it to have the light flash because we have like cats and stuff that kind of roam around the neighborhood. And last night a cat did roam through, and I had the flash on. It scared the cat, so the cat ran off. So you can have it that way. So, you know, if say you're out of town or something, you can have an alarm set so the alarm's going off or whatever. If you just want to wake up in the middle of the night, if motion is sensed, an alarm will go off, and the alarm is pretty dang loud. The Wi-Fi works good. Setting it up is very quick and easy. So in the actual app, we'll go ahead and connect. When you open it up, when it connects, so you open it up and you have sound, alarm, white light, and you can also, it's a two-way talk, so, and the talking is pretty loud on it. But when I go to turn it sideways or I go to make it bigger on my phone, and when I actually connect to it, I can only see like the top portion of the camera when I have it large, which is extremely annoying. And I also can't zoom in when it's large either, which is extremely annoying. So the app itself, at least for Android, is kind of janky, and I do not like it, and it's very frustrating. That's definitely one of my other like huge pet peeves with it. And then once you get it into this mode, you can't like back out of that mode without backing out of the entire screen, which sucks. So you have to close the entire app and then open it back up. So the app itself is pretty janky, so I do not like that. And what else we got here? Yeah, so like, I'll go here. You got motion detection, you can do high resolution, you can have the alarm, you can set the alarm on. I got the flashlight on. Activity zone, so this will show you here what I was talking about with the activity zone. As you can see here, I have all that activity, but I kind of like blanked out the flag there, so it's not going to set a push alarm. Also, I got the neighbor's car out. Notification settings, sends push notifications to tell you person, pet, vehicle. Let's get rid of that vehicle. Night vision, infrared mode, light sensitivity, I have set to medium. Has anti-flicker in there. And then the advanced settings, you know, tells you everything. It's pretty good. Like, it has some good features, but it also has some kind of bad features that I don't like the app not wanting to turn and then making me, you know, like forcing me out of the app, and I can't zoom in, which is stuff like if someone's at your house or something, you know, someone's creeping around, you're gonna want to be able to turn the app sideways and zoom in and see what the heck's going on. So I don't like that. Like, this camera is one of the most liked and disliked products I think I've ever reviewed on the channel. It just, I can't decide if I like it or don't like it. I mean, there's some really good features it has, but there's also some really bad features it has. So I'm right on the fence with this product. So I'm just leave it up to you. If you want to get this product, you know, if this is something that you'd be interested in with the AI and you don't mind paying the extra money every month to get the AI and be able to get the features where you can block out certain spots, you know, that's a high traffic area or something, like a flag, you know, that you don't want to send you a push notification, then yeah, you know, this camera might definitely be for you. And maybe it'll work on your phone, you know, where you can turn it sideways and zoom, you know, if you have like an Apple or something. I'm not saying it will, I'm just saying maybe it will. So yeah, I mean, there's that. All in all, like I said, I'm kind of on the fence with this product. I don't really know how I feel. I'm just leave it up to you. If you want to get it, there will be a link down in the description. You can check that out. As well as I do have some merch for the channel. I'll leave a link down there as well. In addition to that, if you want any supplements, Redcon 1, I got a link for that, 20% off site-wide. You can click on that as well. So, I mean, that's it. That's the whole video. Hopefully this is somewhat informative. Like I said, I know I'm kind of sitting on the fence with this. I like to just kind of give you a product. And, you know, if I think it's actually a good product, I'll let you know. But I'm so on the fence with this. I don't want to necessarily give this, like, my seal of approval, something that I would, you know, want to use, just because it doesn't necessarily mesh with me. So, hopefully you liked the video. If you did, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I will see y'all next weekend. But you keep pulling